Williamson, Inc. serves as Williamson County's Chamber of Commerce and Office of Economic Development. In partnership with the Williamson Herald, WBKM Radio, they brought together Meet the Candidates, an interview series open to all candidates for this office to help inform the community. During these conversations, candidates will share their views, and I may also share some of my own opinions as part of the discussion. Those opinions are my own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Williamson, Inc., the Williamson Herald, WBKM, or any organizations involved in hosting this series. You can find additional voter resources, including these interviews and written candidate profiles, at williamsonchamber.com/vote.
Michelle McGuire is with us. She's running for 4th District County Commissioner, the Republican nomination. Tell us about yourself. What do you do for a living?
I work at Core Civic in Total Rewards, which is comp and benefits and retirement. And I have worked in many Fortune 500 companies around the area and a lot of healthcare companies, and I'm excited to now be at Core Civic.
What interested you? What pushed you over the edge of running for county commission?
Very good question. I have been here 25 years, a long time, and raised 2 kids through the Williamson County schools, and we've enjoyed the excellent school system and the culture and the value system here in Williamson County. And so my kids are now at college and I'm empty nesting, and I'm thinking, oh, this would be a good time to get in and serve my community. It's a critical time, I think, in our growth pattern, just thinking it's a great time to run. The seat is open, and I bring a lot of business background and fiscal stewardship and responsibility, and looking forward to kind of contributing that to this role as well.
You make an interesting point. Running for an open seat is different than challenging an incumbent, isn't it?
It is a little different, yes.
Where is the 4th District?
Eastern Williamson County, pretty much. McKay's Mill, a little north, a little south, and toward Nolansville. So,
what is the current county commission doing right? What is the current county commission not doing?
Well, I think the current county commission and the historical county commission has done a great job. We have a AAA bond rating. We have a strong school, a strong fiscal network here. I think that they have left us with a very good, strong county to take over and continue running. So I think the challenges now going forward are how to manage growth, make sure we maintain our rural character and balance it, and make sure that we have infrastructure first, and that we're fiscally minded about taking on new debt, and excuse me, and that we're just mindful and very intentional about any future growth that's happening.
You bring up the debt. You know, when you borrow a lot of money and you pay it back, or you pay it back over years, you earn a pretty good credit rating. And that's what Williamson County has.
Yeah, and that's important, I
think. It's rare. It's actually rare. Do you have a plan for, I guess this is multiple choice, of either slowing down the rate of borrowing, or knocking that debt down, reducing that debt? Where's the solution there? And when it comes to money, you either raise taxes or you borrow. Williamson County hasn't had to build an expensive school in 3 or 4 years now, for a while. But there are things we need, like a jail. Things we're told we need, like a courthouse, a new courthouse.
Yes.
Those buildings are expensive. what can we do about that debt, and when should we do it?
Good question. I would say debt is not inherently bad, and I think for a lot of our infrastructural capital investments, we have to take on some debt. I think we just need to be very mindful of how we're spending our money and making sure that it's going to fit the future needs of Williamson County. So, so I don't necessarily think that we need to take on a lot more debt or pay it off immediately. I think we just need to be very strategic about the debt we have and the debt we want to take. For example, for some of these, the Justice Center, the courthouse, and some of those other big investment sites, we just need to make sure that it's the right path, that we've looked at, you know, where it should be, why it should be, make sure that we have the growth potential there and that it's situated in a good place in town.
You have an MBA from Belmont University.
I do.
But then when you work for a major corporation like CoreCivic, then that is expected. Can you use that MBA on the county commission?
I believe so. It's where I learned all about fiscal responsibility and debt and management of financial resources, and I do that on my job. I have been doing that. I've been doing budgets and fiduciary responsibility things for years as a business person. So yes, I think all that comes into play as a commissioner on the board.
Normally, county commission races are kind of humdrum. Not that many issues. This year there are issues.
Yes, I think there are.
Let's talk about a couple of them.
Okay.
A couple of months back, the county commission passed a resolution asking the Tennessee General Assembly to pass a law that gave county governments more say, maybe even veto, over municipalities' ability to annex.
Yes.
Well, there happen to be 6 municipalities in Williamson County. So far, 5 of those 6 have expressed a rather adamant opinion. Since then, there have been lines of communication reopened. The county commission was kind of surprised that the municipalities were surprised.
I was at that meeting.
Can you help the county commission communicate better?
I think so. I think that my business background, I have to work with a lot of stakeholders and constituents throughout the business and then throughout vendors and all that. And it is a lot about open communication, working collaboratively, and finding solutions, the best solutions that work for cities and counties and our constituents. So.
Where do you draw a line? You said one of the magic words, collaboration.
Oh yeah.
Is there a line in there anywhere that you won't collaborate over or negotiate over?
I think everything's up for discussion. I think that collaboration is very important. I know that I represent Eastern Williamson County. I know there's a lot of concern over the rural character and the urban growth boundaries and things like that. And I definitely, I'm there to represent my constituents, but I don't think that's exclusive of working with municipalities or other people to make sure that we're making the best decisions in the best interests of our stakeholders.
Stakeholders. I don't care for the term special interests, but we all have interests.
Right.
There are a large number of people who wear these bright yellow shirts, and they come to county commission meetings and express themselves. They want their space, and I can't blame them. I was raised here, and it's much different. Where do you, again, draw a line between a large number of people who are sincere about just leave me alone, just leave me alone, and at the same time, the development is coming, the growth is coming, people aren't going to stop,
right?
Even though they have kind of slowed down,
right?
how do you look those people in the yellow shirts and say, I hear you, but I don't know how I can help you?
Well, I think I can help them. I hope I can help them anyway. I think that, yes, is exactly what you just said. Growth is inevitable. We are a desirable place to be here, and we will continue to grow. It's just how are we going to grow that's important. So we really need to be intentional about it. We need to be making sure that we're making intentional decisions around growth, around infrastructure first. I don't think we should be building without having the proper infrastructure in place. I do believe in property rights and so representing both landowners and the people in the growth and respect the need for keeping our community and our culture and our green areas around here. That's very important to me here as well. I've been here 25 years and I've seen a lot of growth, and sometimes even I have gone, oh whoa, it seems to be happening fast, but it's, as I said, inevitable, and we need to make sure we're planning smartly around that. So,
do you know many native Williamson Countyans?
Not very many native, but almost native, but not too many native.
You know, the U.S. Census Bureau will tell you that only 4% of the people who live here were born here.
Yeah.
I hold my hand up.
Mm-hmm.
May 28th, 1950, Den German Hospital, downtown
Oh,
Franklin.
wow.
And one of the things that have been consistent through my life and has been part of this community has been the hospital. Now, it's incredible from where it started to where it is today. There are actually some people, most of which are not natives, look at that and say, there's $1 billion in cash right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yes.
And let's put it on the debt. They don't remember when this community did not have a community hospital. Now, there's a difference between a community hospital and a for-profit hospital. Do you have an opinion on, number one, should we sell it? Or number two, what should we do with it? I have a problem distinguishing between what's worth more, $1 billion or a community hospital.
Okay. Well, I see your point. And I, again, don't think necessarily debt is all that bad as long as we are strategic about why we have it and where we're going with it. So it has been a big resource for our community. My family's used Williamson a number of times, and it's an asset for us to be able to have and call ours. But I'm still new in on the learning about the different pieces that are happening with the hospital. I understand that there is the thought for sale, and then there's the thought of what we can even do with the proceeds from the sale of the hospital. So I think we have to really work through what the best case scenario is, and state laws and things like that are changing for what do they call it? The licensing. So
the certificate
that's
of
it.
need.
Certificate of need.
The certificate of need, and what you can even do with the money
Right.
if you were,
Yes,
if you did
exactly.
sell it.
So that all needs to be taken into account as we're making those decisions.
And of course, I don't know what it's worth. I trust the hospital board to tell me what it's. $1 billion, it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for.
Exactly right.
So I don't know what it's worth.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you're running as a Republican. You're running for the Republican nomination. Are you able to put partisanship aside? There may come a vote that would test your republicanism. Should this race even be partisan?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm operating under the framework that it is. I am not stuck on labels. I have many friends from all over both political, or all 3 or 4 different types of political parties. So I'm not stuck on that. I think people just have to come together and figure out what is in the best interests of our community. So we all have our opinions and different approaches, and it's really just working as collaboratively to find the best way forward. That's what I do in business, and that's what I want to do as a county commissioner.
We've got about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Look into that camera and give us the best reasons you can of why we should vote for Michelle McGuire in the 4th District.
All right. You should vote for Michelle McGuire because I believe in infrastructure first, intentional growth, and fiscal responsibility. And I want to represent Williamson County District 4 in the best way I can.
All right. I think you got it in 25 seconds.
Okay.
Keep knocking doors.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.